Hello, welcome back to the channel, you all. I'm gonna do a barn find rating. So, this is for Forza Horizon 4. I did 5 there a few weeks ago. Pretty sure I did that, dude. The game will give it to me eventually, maybe. So, I guess we're working with 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We're not working with 16, unfortunately. The game hasn't given me this yet. So we're going to start with this one. The 1960 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato. So, out of 10, I don't know. It sounds good. It's classic. It's a big car. It's Aston Martin. Probably like a 6 or 7. 6.5 then. We'll go 6.5. Sounds good. It's an old car. It's an Aston Martin. It's classic, whatever. Old. I feel 6.5 is perfect for me because I don't drive it hardly at all. And in this game, you can sell your barn finds. On Horizon 5, you are prohibited, I guess is the word is, to do that. So yeah, 6.5 for this one. And it's stock, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't have this. But that's my rating. So the next one is the 1983 Audi Sport Quattro. For this, it sounds really good. I like it. It's got that 5-cylinder motor for rally. It's a nice car. You can make a nice Supra build out of it, but keeping it all-wheel drive. I have one Horizon 5. It's actually good. I would give it like an 8. I don't drive it hardly at all, and clearly, as you can see, it's not in my garage. I sold it, but I don't hate it, and I don't love it. I like it. I give it an 8. Next is the 4.5-liter supercharged Bentley from 1931. This car here I just got recently. It was the last barn find I had to acquire or get, whatever you want to say. If acquire is the right word for that. And to get. I would give this like a 7 because I don't drive it hardly. I don't play this game as much, but I still do because obviously I paid like 50 odd, 60 odd dollars for it. It was on sale when I got it, but that was over a year ago. Yeah, slightly over a year ago. So, a 7. It's an old, really old car. It's got a supercharger, clearly. It's convertible. It's Bentley. 7, why not? The next one is the 1986 Ford Escort Real Sport, or however it is, RS Turbo. For this one, it sounds okay. Horizon 5, obviously you can tune exhaust. Here you can't. 3 you can't. 2 you can't. 1 you can't. Blah 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 blah. For this, probably a 5. Right in the middle. I don't drive it hardly at all. It sounds okay. And it is a nice car, don't get me wrong. No. I don't hardly care for that one. And the 1964 Ford GT40 Mark 1 or Mach 1. This, probably a 2. Honest to God, I don't drive this. I don't. It's Ford. I sold it. I don't have a care for Ford GTs much. Fords in general are nice, but Ford GTs, just get it out of there. I don't care for them. So probably like a 2. Next up, we have this in the game. We have this, and this in Horizon 5 so far. So it's the 1993 Jaguar Xj220. It is a nice car. It sounds good, drives good. It's a Jaguar, and I didn't give a rating yet. I would give it like a 6. I don't drive it hardly at all, but it's a nice car overall. Next, we have the 1961 Jaguar E-Type S1. This one, give it maybe a 6.5. Why 6.5 specifically? Noah? Well, it's a Jaguar, of course. It sounds good. It's essentially a straight pipe, like 6-cylinder motor. I don't know. I think it's 6 because it's a 3,789, whatever that means. I don't. I think it's V6 though. A 3.8 liter V6, old school one. I would give that a 6.5 because it's a Jaguar. It's an old one. It sounds good, but I just don't drive it. Not saying I don't like it. I have this one Harrison 5. I have 2 of them. One is a 2GG swap and it's crazy fast. But and the other one's stock. But anyway, there's that one. And this one we have in the game too, Harrison 5. 1973 Land Rover, Range Rover. Land Rover brand, Range Rover model. So I'd give this a 5. I did a 6 or 7. We'll go 6.5 again. I have a little squat build on it. I don't know. And of course a loud 6.2. And I don't drive it much. It sounds good though. Anyway, the 1997 Lotus Eli's GT1, whatever. This one's also in Horizon 5. For this, I give it like a 4. I don't drive it. I don't care about Lotus much. I don't really care for it at all. That's all I'm going to say for that one. We'll go this way this time. 1962 PLP50. Funny looking car. It's cool. It's cute. Cute little car. Alright. So this one here would give like a 7. No. 6. I just don't drive it. I mean, it's a cute little car. Drive around. You know. I've been in it. I made a really slow build, really fast build of it. I don't mind it, but I don't love it either. So 6. Easy 6. Next up is the 65 Cooper from Ow. Hit my foot on something. It's a 65 Cooper from Mini. It's an S-Type. I like this car because, of course, if you all know Rowan Atkinson, he kind of performed as Mr. Bean in some types of movies and shows and whatnot. And you can see I have its delivery on it. Mr. Bean right there on the side. Right up here. Because why not? Anyways, I give that like a 8. It sounds good. It's a nice little car. It's got that livery on it. Why not an 8? The next up is the 1966 Mg Mgb Gt. A bunch of letters, essentially. Probably like a 3 or 4. I don't have this car. I sold it. Probably shouldn't have sold it. Well, I do have this. This car is not new. I do have this actually. I didn't sell it again. I have it. But anyway, I give this like a 3 or... We'll go 3.5. We're in the middle. I don't drive it and I don't really like it. Anyways, the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22 B Sti. I give it like an 8. It sound... Or no, 7... We'll go 7 with this one. Out of 10. I think... Sounds good. Obviously, it's a Subaru. I don't drive it hardly at all because I have hundreds of cars in the garage. But I'm gonna go like a 7 for that one. It's a Subaru. Sounds good. Looks good. Just not driving it much. Next is a 1962 Triumph Spitfire. Here, I would give this a 3. I don't drive it. I do know what it sounds like, I believe, but I just don't care for it. Next, we have the 1998 TVR Subaru Speed 12. Here, I don't care for TVR. I think it's just a dumb brand. I don't care for it, like I just said. So, I'm going to give this a 2. That's the last one, guys. We have one up here. And this one is the last one, technically, but... I'll show you each of the barn finds in my garage, too. So I'm in the 2019 Lamborghini Urus from Fortune Island right now. The first barn find is from here. It's in B class from like D or C. The second one we have here. I just upgraded it. And then we've got this one. I didn't tune it much at all. We're gonna put a couple of engine parts on it, but nothing much. The next barn find is right here. Chevy. I don't think we have any Chevys. Sad, but we didn't. No Dodges, except for... Actually, no, we didn't have any of those. Ferraris, we didn't have any of those. No. F12 TR, right there. That's the exact same one we're getting in Horizon 5. No Fords, except, I believe, this one. Right here. And then this one right here. Oh, I guess I do have that. Some cars say I have, some say I don't. And then we have this one. There's no Hondas. None of Unicorn stuff. Again, I mean, here's the Xj220 and the E-Type from Jaguar. And then the Range Rover thing. Range Rover, really. And then no Mazdas, no McLarens, no Mercedes, anything like that. Here's the Mr. Bean car, I call it. No Nissans. The PLP50 right there. It's a pretty good torque right now, but no Porsches that I have. No Dodges. No Renault, I mean. Not Reliant. This one I do have, actually. That's it for barn finds, except for the... well, I think that is it, actually. So, guys, yeah, that's it. They should have had the frickin' 45 wheelies in for a barn find. That would have been kind of cool. It's an old World War II car, so why not? Or vehicle. So I thank you guys for watching Hoover Dies. That's my ratings on Horizon 4 barn finds. Horizon 2, you need Xbox Live Gold to play. I think that's absolutely retarded. If you have it owned already, whether you bought it with money or you bought it for free, when they were doing the low price or free sale because they were selling out of that game in 2018, I believe. It was 6 years old, right? Or no, it was 4 years old, I guess. But because it was released in 2014, right? So yeah, can't do Horizon 2 barn finds unless I get Xbox Live again. And I will be. I'll get Game Pass eventually, but I have Horizon 2 downloaded. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.